Welcome to Lagniappe, a program about events, issues, and people. I'm Cory, Crowe. I'm joined today by William Kielwasser with the Strauss Theater Center, and William is in the musical that is called The Last 5 Years. William, thanks for being with us today on Lagniappe. Good to have you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Tell me a little bit about The Last 5 Years. What is this one all about?
So The Last 5 Years is a one-act musical between two characters specifically named Jamie and Cathy. And the fun thing about this musical is that Cathy's story is told from the very end of her story at the beginning of the show, and Jamie's is told at the beginning of his story at the beginning of the show.
All right, so you're starting at the beginning with one character, at the end with the other character. At some point, I guess they meet up, right?
Yes, they meet up for one song, and then that's it.
And then that's it. You were telling me that this is about the relationship between the characters Jamie and Cathy. You're the guy who gets to play Jamie. What's Jamie all about?
Jamie is a very confident college student at the beginning, aspiring to be an author. But as the story goes on, he takes a step back to support his girlfriend/wife, Cathy.
And I understand. So he's starting in his life, getting his career rolling.
Yes.
And then he has to back up and let his wife, in order for her to shine, he steps back.
Yes, he steps back in support of her, and he's the one that pushes her into her new career.
And like many stories, this one doesn't turn out so happy, does it?
It does not.
Tell me, they're in different places when they start and when they finish. We talked about the characters. Sort of, you start with the beginning at one and the end of the other one, and then they move. They meet in the middle. Do they ever get their relationship back on track?
They don't. They do not.
Well, that's not happy.
It's not?
But I guess that's life sometimes.
That it is.
Where's this place set?
This place is set in New York City, in modern day, like 2010s era.
And you guys, how long ago did you start working on this?
We started working on this about the first week of December, and we've been rehearsing all month.
And it is a musical.
Yes.
Tell me about some of the songs and things I'll hear. What are some of the topics that you're singing about?
Specifically, some of the topics that Jamie is singing about is, well, obviously there's one song about Cathy, because he himself is a Jewish man, and Cathy is not Jewish. And so there's one song where he's like, well, I love her, and I'm breaking my mother's heart, but I still love her. And then there's another song where he's singing about how confident he is of his new career. And then as the story goes on, he's singing about Cathy and how he's being hurt.
Is Cathy ever reciprocating? Is she singing about him, or is she moving on?
Yes, she sings about him as well in specific songs.
This story, is this a story that's more of for adults, or would kids and teens dig this one, or not necessarily?
Yes, it is very much an adult-focused show.
So not a good one for the kids.
No.
Tell me a little bit about how this came about. Who picked this, and who's directing?
Oh, Oh, I'm so sorry.
I know that there's a long process on how you how you pick these plays and how you do that. You're going to be doing this 2 weekends, right?
Yes.
Tell me, when are the show times?
The 11th and 14th of January, and they will all be at 7 p.m. except for the matinee, which is at 2 p.m.
And so the 11th through the 14th, a Sunday matinee, and then you go the next weekend as well, the 18th through the 21st.
Yes.
And there's a matinee on that one as well.
Yes, correct.
Tell me a little bit about what you take away from this as an actor? We're speaking with William Kielwasser. As an actor who got into this project, you always take something away from it. What is your big takeaway about the story the last 5 years?
It's actually really fun because I myself am a theater major in Northwestern State University, and it's really fun to do this show and take back almost everything with me. The songs, the emotion, the feelings on stage, and how to convey them, the guilt, the joy, everything. It's such a good, small, short, compact show that I'm able to just take everything with me.
Now, relationships, there's always two parts to it. Tell me about your other part. You're playing Jamie. Tell me about Cathy. Who's playing Cathy?
Cathy, Hannah Bryan Greenwood is playing Cathy, and Cathy is a very determined actress. She's very, very, very adamant about what she wants to do, and she will stop at nothing to do it. And
she starts in her career at what position, and where does she finish up? Because we're talking about how the careers develop and the time develops. Where is Cathy when the story starts and when it finishes?
The story starts when her career begins to take off. And then at the beginning of the show, she hasn't started her career yet because Jamie has not come in to help push her into it.
We're talking with William Kielwasser. William, what's coming up next at the Strauss Theater Center?
We have the play The Importance of Being Earnest, and then the very last show of the season is Hello, Dolly.
And if folks want to get tickets to this or find out more about the upcoming theater season, how do they do that?
Well, they can go online at www.strausstc.com. That's www.strausstc.com.
That is William Kielwasser with us today on Lagniappe. He plays Jamie in the last 5 years going on at the Strauss Theater Center. Opens the 11th through the 14th, 7 p.m. showtimes, 2 p.m. Sunday matinees, 11th through the 14th, and 18th through the 21st. To find out more about this and other events, be sure and visit our website, KEDM.org.